72 years old, a retired mechanic, and a man who had taken care of one thing for most of his life: his pickup truck. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was pride. It was history. It was reliability, sitting in his driveway like it always had. But one day, everything changed. A letter arrived from the HOA, and in bold print, it read, "Remove your pickup truck or face fines of $100 per day." His heart sank. He read it again, thinking it had to be a mistake. This was his personal car, registered, insured, and spotless. But the HOA didn't see it that way. To them, his pickup wasn't a car. It was an eyesore, a so-called commercial vehicle. He tried to reason with them. He explained, "This isn't commercial. It's my personal car, my only car." Their response was chilling. Trucks make the neighborhood look low class. For a man who had spent his life working with his hands, paying his dues, keeping his home in perfect shape, the words cut deep. But he wasn't going to roll over, not at 72. He went to work. He pulled up state law. And there it was, clear as day. A pickup truck cannot be considered commercial unless it has commercial plates, or is used for business. His did not. Now he had the law. And soon, he had his neighbors too. Some admired his truck. Others were angry the HOA would dare target him over something so trivial. The day of the HOA meeting arrived. The room was packed. The board members sat at the front, stone-faced, expecting him to give in. But when his turn came, he rose from his chair. Slowly, calmly, he placed a copy of the statute on the table. "This is my personal vehicle. You cannot classify it as commercial. Here's the law." And then, he turned to the window and pointed outside. "There are SUVs on this street bigger than my truck. Will you find them too? Or is this just about appearances?" The room fell silent. Then, a ripple of laughter. Applause. His neighbors were with him. The board shifted uncomfortably. They mumbled about aesthetics, but their argument was collapsing in real time. Finally, one voice rang out from the audience. "That truck looks better than half the cars here. Leave him alone." The board had lost. The fines were dropped. The violation erased, and his beloved truck stayed, right where it belonged. In the end, the HOA backed down. But the man didn't just win for himself, he won for his neighbors too. He proved that even at 72, with the odds stacked against you, knowledge and courage can still carry the day. This is more than a story about a truck. It's a story about dignity, rights, and standing tall when others try to push you down. Would you fight your HOA if they came after your car? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more real HOA stories you won't believe.